she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma, said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya, said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback, break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion, headbang, whiplash past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10, Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so rugged.
Brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my views too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
It's so rugged.
Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
Cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. Whoa, and all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stead. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you the best, but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Come on. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Y'all can do now.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another give here to Genty. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Is Darius Alexander in there to make that play?
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go now.
Looking in the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out of the 7. Wow, great kick.
At their own 7-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. I've got blue lady.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Running with Walker again. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, 43. Hey, 15.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Fall down these two. Easy.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow. 15.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Well, that's on the move here. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today, boys.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Dempsey. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
To the air on 3rd and long. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Go on, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Diving right side, got it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
36-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man. And you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Rucker on first down. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. Dose of the hurry up here. Here's Mahomes now. Taking a shot deep here. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pull out in front further, 13-10. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Raiders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a mic would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
It's a screen play to Genty. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Hits his running back. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Las Vegas.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be across midfield with a gain of 5 on that play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Short pass brought in, and they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Shotgun give here to Genti. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. And off to Genti. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Back to Genti. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Cade York now on for the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. York knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long for Mahomes. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Trey Tucker to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Ready?
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Ready?
Genti on the give. He's headed right. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
15, 43, 43. 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. It is caught left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. It's caught by Wilson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Come back. 15. Easy.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Working quickly here.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Hey, rip lift. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Yellow. Sunday. 43.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it near the 10. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
7-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Tucker now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. 18 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Here we go.
They go play action on first down. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now off the play action. This is a heater going deep. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the game's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Shoves him off. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
180! 15! Hey, Ripless! Attack!
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Kate, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun. Straight ahead with Gentile. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Takes the 2nd down snap. This is complete to Perry. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. To throw here on first down. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is taken ahead to the 42. That was a Fatu Melifonwu there to make the play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, what we're going to do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's third down now.
Here we go.
Throw here, third down. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Get your money, y'all.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a walker run. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
This quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Yellow. Yellow.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Fight on these two. Let's go. Hey, 15. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
Another throw for Mahomes. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol here with Jency. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
That's complete right side. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gap. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turns an explosive play.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
the regular first down.
They'll work against the blitz. It's a screen play to Genty. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go, set. Hot 70, hot 70.
Fourth down, pass coming. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first and 10. He won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact. Wow, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there, an awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
Third and long for Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10.
Okay, ready?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to throw on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. Tackle made right around the 26. Offense in the hurry up here. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, lossing that first down marker.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 tight.
Again, throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, if you couldn't do it.
And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Air it out on third. He put everything he had into this one. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now a big two-point try coming for these Raiders. All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And he gets them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line. All right, so for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a 2-score game with that 2-point conversion.
Could feel it. The killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
First down throw, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hey, 43, 15. Attack.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Hey, Sunday. Yellow. 15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, 57.
He'll throw it. He finds Worthy complete. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got out short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
All the left side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hey, dribble it. Yellow.
He's back to throw. That's the first down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders trail by 15. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They're going to try and throw it here. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's picked off, but, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. On target to Thornton. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Sticking to the air here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that.
There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 3-score game in the 4th. Kanaka, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow the lead now to 22 points.
Raiders 15. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas
Butker
City.
on now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. Making some progress here. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. And this one does not go far. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Back to 50, back to 50. 55.
Back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Rookie quarterback, Brock, threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
Back to work they go after the interception. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Go. Panther 11.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. I know it's great flying through the air, Rob, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding it up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Hold it ready.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.